Arsenal Fan TV. I'm here with Claude and Ty. And listen, we're having a very good discussion about Arsenal and the current plight of Arsenal. As you know, Claude, he wants Wenger out, basically. Ty is always positive about Arsenal.
I'm back in 100% to the hilt. Because without this man, we would never be where we are. We're moaning. Just imagine if we were at the bottom without no points.
I've never questioned what he's done in the past, but we cannot win trophies on sentiment. Listen, cannot win trophies on sentiment.
So you're adamant he's got to go?
I'm afraid, yeah. I'm afraid he has to. Because at the end of the day, he's done a fantastic job. He's been the greatest manager we've had in the history of the club. But you cannot carry on. You know, as I said. What do you do when you with the milk? You know, you don't put it back in the fridge, do you?
Now listen, Claude. Right? There's we've asked fans to tweet in and some questions for you guys. Right now, I've got a Croatian Guna here, right? And on that subject there, Croatian Guna wants to ask this question to Claude. He said, Claude wants Wenger out. He says, I don't. He says, by the way, he says, so I want to know which manager he thinks can take Arsene Wenger's place.
Good question. Very good question.
Very good question. Well, I wouldn't mind having a sort of Dennis Bergkamp and Tony Adams sort of combination together.
Tony Adams, are you serious?
I would, yeah. Because at least we'll get the defence sorted out. Yeah, I'm telling you. And
but Claude, in fairness, you've got Steve Bold here at the moment, right? Absolutely. Who many people would say he would sort the defence out.
But this is only.
And then you've got Dennis Bergkamp, who's got no experience managing a club like Arsenal. You know, you for starters would be on a manager's case if they lost 2-3 games in a row. You think Dennis Bergkamp would be up for a job like that?
This is a short-term solution until we can get the man we really want, and that's Guardiola.
Okay. Another question here. This one says, this is from Omar Hamel. Okay. He says, who do you both think Arsenal should sign in January? They definitely need players. Now, to you, Ty, who do you think, what sort of player do we need in January?
Well,
and is there anybody in mind that you think could come in and strengthen a team that we could get in January?
Well, first of all, before I say that, I just want to say how honoured and flattered and humbled we are that people are even asking questions. Thank you very much for people doing this. It's just amazing. It's just incredible. And Claude is going, no, don't mind Claude. You know, it's just amazing, and we'll do our best to answer. In January, that's a good question. Now there is rumours that would you let me speak, Mister? I want Dennis Bergkamp and Tony Adams. In January, it's a good question. There's rumours that we could get Czech. Now I would get him. Claude reckons that he's not the same goalkeeper. I would get him in, but I don't know. Would Mourinho send him to us? I doubt it. In January,
due to Petr, surely we need defenders. I mean, any defenders you think could come in that we could get hold of in January, strengthen the team?
There's Matt Hummels. Apparently, he's unsettled. We could get him. I wouldn't mind someone like Hummels or even Chiellini from. Chiellini, I think, these are the type. We need someone like a bit of experience, someone a bit of leadership. We need leadership quality. We haven't got no leadership. That's another thing in this team. There's no leadership qualities. We need someone with leadership qualities in the team. We don't have anyone, do we?
I like this one. This is from Saul Silver. He wanted to ask this question to you, Ty. He says, "Are you more committed than me?" Now listen, that everyone was laughing at that in the video. What was that all about? Are you more committed than me?
Oh no!
You're asking Claude if he's more committed than you. Yeah. I know both of you are very committed.
I think he should. Never mind being more committed. I think he should be committed. Never mind.
Yeah, funny because I'm such a bad man back in the team. Oh, what a criminal am I? Please lock me up. No, what it was, the reason why I said that, thank you very much, by the way, for the questions, is because Claude was saying fans like me, and he still didn't answer. I said to him, are you more committed than me? And that's when the silence happened. And you don't really hear Claude being silenced. That's why I asked him, are you more committed than me? Because he said fans like me. So I want to know what fans like me are, that go to the game like him, that don't abuse the players, Don't say anything should happen to referees. Don't swear and always get behind the team.
Are you more committed than him?
No, I think we've got. I think as far as commitment to the team is, I think we're both the same. That's why I didn't answer it. I think he's committed in one way and I'm committed in another. But what I'm saying, I never abuse players during the game. I always get behind the team during the game, and you know that. And after the game, I'll have my opinions, and that's the way I'm not going to sit here after a game and tell you, oh, everything is good and everything is good and everything's going good when it's not going good, and make silly excuses about referees, am I? You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you how it is. That's the way I am.
Well, you say that I am then.
And I will tell you, Wenger was a great manager. He's no longer a great manager.
All right, on that, Nick Niraj, he asked a question. He said, could you please ask Ty why he still sees positives? Does he not blame the manager on a bit of the negligence that he showed?
Yeah, of course. But then the thing out of the day, you have to see positives in your team. When you think of what this man has done.
What positives? Forget about what he's done. At the moment, forget about what he's done for a moment, yeah? Forget about what he's done. I'm going to put this to you.
Yeah.
Now, at the moment, this season,
yes,
right, what would you score Arsene Wenger out of 10 so far for this season?
Well, the thing is, can I really even rate him when you think of how many players are injured? Theo's just coming back. There's no Matthew. This is what I'm saying. Now, you look at other teams that are ahead of us. You look at Southampton, who are doing fantastically well. If they had the same injuries as us, where would they be? If you look at Chelsea, if they had the same injuries, where would we be now? People keep on saying, Claude said about injuries.
You on that one. You say about Southampton, they've lost a lot of key players in the summer.
Absolutely.
Well, and they've got on with it.
They have,
so what are you going on about? They've lost key players, like we've lost key, and they've got on with the job.
Well, I'll answer you.
Where would you score? Well, yeah, go back to you. Out of 10, forget Southampton. Out of 10, what do you give Arsene Wenger at the moment this season?
At the moment, I'll give him 5 out of 10. Because I can't really judge him. I'll give him 5 out of 10. Because I even think the way we've even done well to be where we are. Because I'm sorry, the thing about that, Claude, the thing is, what Claude is saying is fair enough, but not everything is not black and white. Because I'm looking at decisions like Diame pulling Matty to the ground and still carrying on to score. And I'm thinking, but what's going on? Does that
not happen with every team? You get those moments?
Absolutely, it does. But the thing about that is, I think decisions are going to be, unfortunately, what is going to make or break you. And from what I've seen now is, I might be going off a tangent. I just think now, and I keep on saying it, but obviously I'm talking to Arsenal Fans TV, I'll say it games, is that the game is now too big for one man or woman. We need technology, because when you don't have technology, this is what's going to happen. If decisions are being made all the time, why should the manager be to blame? Why should he be to blame?
Well, listen, your scores out of 10, Claude. Out of 10 for Arsene Wenger so far this season.
3.
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
And why did you give? He thought he was going to give him a -1. He said. Why you're 3 out of 10?
Because I think it's been awful. I mean, he's made so many mistakes this year. It's just unbelievable. The team selections have been totally wrong. The other day, he didn't even bring anyone on till the 8th. I know you're saying we were 1-0 up, but we still stood freshened it up the other day. His insistence on keeping Walcott, I mean, he's got to play him sometime. You can't keep it. When is he going to be ready? You've got to play him. I mean, but when is he going to be ready? He came on the other day, didn't he? And he looked all right. He looked quite good. And when is he going to unleash Walcott? There's so many decisions he's made, and the failure to get a centre half, failure to get a defensive central midfield, and more, and I think more worrying is he's tactical. I mean, I don't know what's going on there, but just we don't close the ball down when we haven't got the team doesn't work with the ball. Now, if it's the players are not following his instructions, that's even worse, because they're not taking any notice of the manager. And if the players are not doing it, why aren't they doing it? And why are they keep coming out after every bad game, say, oh, we apologise, and then doing the same mistakes the next game? Because that was appalling. Everyone throwing themselves forward when we're 1-0 up against Swansea. How many players were out of position? And I want to pick you up on the... I didn't, because at the time, because I was so heated up. You said Chamberlain had a good game, Rob.
He did.
No, but if he's having a good game, he's got to help Chambers out. He wasn't helping Chambers out. You know what I mean? They've got all responsibility. And what's this about as well? He's going on about, Ramsey's got to forget about scoring goals. I mean, that's his strength. Why take away the strength of the man? You know, that's what he's good at, scoring goals. Do you know what I'm saying?
Got another question there.
Okay.
This is from Yanis. I hope I pronounced that right. He says, Claude, where do you buy your milk from? And another one here. Where do you buy your milk from, by the way?
Tesco's.
And another one here.
That's brilliant.
This is from James as well. This is from James. And James says on Twitter, he says, what does Claude think of all of the vines bantering him? Every time I go onto Twitter, there's a different vine featuring you, Claude. I mean, you've turned into a bit of the angry fan, but yeah, I know you. Listen, you're not always angry.
It's all a bit of fun. People want to have a good laugh. It's a bit of fun. It doesn't bother me. I think I even retweet them, so it doesn't bother me I quite enjoy them, actually. They're quite good, actually.
Can we see some vines of you being happy? Do you think we're going to win? Do you think things, Claude, are going to...
I've been happy in the past.
Can things improve, Claude?
I was happy when my missus walked out on me. But that, apart from that...
Cool, you know what? It's not that type of show, you know. This ain't no Jeremy Kyle, you know, or Jeremy Springer.
Well, you carry on. It is Jeremy Carr.
Jeremy Kyle, really?
Right, listen, you know what? I've got so many other tweets here from people asking questions, but we're running out of time here. We're going to go to a part 3 in a minute.
Right, cool.
Leave your comments down below. Let you know, whose side are you guys on? Are you on Ty's side? He's ever positive about Arsene. Arsene Wenger can't do nothing wrong. AKB to the max. Or are you on Claude's side where, quite frankly, you've had enough, haven't you?
Either you're on my side or you are brainwashed.
Who are people like me? No, you. Who are people like me? And who am I? Tell me who I am then.
Because you won't accept it.
Are you more committed than me? Are you more committed than me? Are you more committed than me?
What's going on?
Are you more committed than me?